Are you happy, Fernando?
No, you could put yourself first.
No, are you happy? Are you happy?
No, I feel like you did it out of spite.
Are you happy now?
No.
1023 XLC. It's Leah's posse.
I love sitting back here, by the way, in my own little room and not being able to hear either of you talk to each other, but I can see your faces and I can see that the conversation is semi-intense.
Yes, because of course we're on Facebook Live for what we learned today. And
did you see what she did to me though?
No, because I have no idea what's going on.
She did to me. She took me from the first spot, which I'm back in now, and then she moved me right around so Leah can be first.
Well, you were the only one for a little bit.
Listen, the layout for what we learned today is the same every day. And that is just how it has always been. It was this camera, and then the next camera would be where you're sitting, which used to be mine.
To move it around. Okay, you know what?
I used to be there.
You know what? But you're not here. Move it back. Move it back.
No, I don't want to. No, it's too late. It's too late. All right, what we learned today? What'd you learn, Fernando? Other than I learned that you're really sensitive.
I am sensitive. Well, I learned a little bit about the Chicago River dyeing tradition. Okay. All right.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
I will. The practice, first of all, started in 1962.
Okay.
The city used it as pollution control.
Really?
Yes. Pollution control workers used to dyes to trace illegal sewage discharges. So that's how they would find the illegal discharges in the river, which probably is there's a lot of illegal discharge in the river today, ironically. And they realized that the green dye might provide a unique way to celebrate the holiday.
Yeah.
So that they originally started to find the icky stuff.
Oh.
And it's so they release 100 pounds of green vegetable dye into the river, enough to keep it green for a week.
Oh, so it's gonna stay that way for a week?
Yeah. But now it's only 40 pounds of dye, so it's several hours is what it says.
Got it.
But yeah, that's what I learned today.
I had no idea. Thank you for sharing, number one chair, Fernando.
You're welcome, number two.
I had something about mushrooms, but when Fernando just said discharge right there, you know how the word moist makes people very uncomfortable?
Yeah.
I think discharge makes me more uncomfortable than moist.
I mean, but it is a moist discharge going into the river, though.
Okay. All right.
I'm just spitting facts.
My mushroom thing was that mushrooms share more DNA in common with humans than they do with plants.
They do.
Yeah, which is weird to me.
That is.
And do you watch Last of Us, Tim?
No, I don't have the HBO Plus, but I want to because I like the Pedro Pascal.
Well, it's all about fungi, mushrooms.
Interesting.
I'll have to steal HBO from somebody. I mean, legally buy HBO.
You can borrow my HBO whenever you need, man.
All right. What I learned today is that China can keep this over there. Have you seen this, or have you ever even heard of this? Because I guess that this happens periodically. It's raining worms in China, you guys.
Icky.
It's not just raining, they're being pummeled by rain of worms as residents are being asked to carry umbrellas.
Excuse me?
Yes.
No.
I mean,
So the sky's just opening up and discharging worms upon everybody. Shut up. That is not.
Yeah. I'm going to need you to slide that computer back over to me when you get a second. But yeah, I know. Those aren't just like little tiny mealworms.
No,
either.
they look like huge
they look
leeches.
Like slugs. Yeah, they do.
Well, you got your bait for the year, though.
Dude, I don't know. And so the explanation of all this
is this in the Bible by chance?
I don't think so. No, it's frogs in the Bible.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say
either way.
Yeah, like Leah's. I asked Leah a Bible question.
Hey, I used to be in the
choir girl. Yes.
I'm sure you paid attention.
I was. They say that this happens though after a storm when insects are caught up in a whirlpool. The pictures are absolutely disgusting.
So it's like Sharknado, only worms.
Kind of. So here's their forecast there in China.
And now, your Chinese worm forecast from the Weather Channel. Look for worms to fall from the sky, totally freaking you out from the morning until the late afternoon. Chance of you being like, okay, this is totally freaking me out. There are worms falling and I'm terrified, 100%. A slipping around on worms and falling and injuring yourself advisory is in effect for the next 4 days. Cost of underground apocalypse bunkers increasing dramatically throughout the area because everybody's like, this is the end of days. This has been your Chinese worm forecast from the Weather Channel.